Hello, I am Ashutosh Chak, and this is one very late video. I am sure that you are reading so many of views on this subject, but one or few of my subscribers requested me that why you stopped uploading videos on this channel, and so I decided to upload a video. I stopped because my views are very frank, and I realized that whenever I uploaded some frank videos, I expressed some frank views. Many trolls came to criticize me. I don't like trolls, and so I stopped posting any video, and that's it. But after one big hit, I realized that this is not something we supposed to ignore. Let's talk whatever is happening. Highlight is yesterday's one big highlight. What? 23.9% GDP contracted. That is nearly one fourth. If your GDP was growing from 100 to 108, 100 to 105, let's accept it. Even after discounting inflation, even 1 rupee growth is very good because you are growing. But when the contraction takes place, it is not something to clap for. And what I realized that many mainstream media just ignored it. Nowadays, mainstream media has only one issue, that is Sushant Singh Rajput suicide, Rhea Chakravarti, and some politics about it. I personally believe that yes, Sushant Singh Rajput suicide is one very sad thing, but there are other issues also. And so I wanted to enter with one of my analysis. Let's go ahead. I wanted to start from a demonetization, notebandi as we call it, what it was, what happened. Let's throw out everything what you understood, what it was. The note, the currency notes, specified banknotes of 500 rupee and 1000 rupee were cancelled, and a new currency note, a legal tender came in the market of 500 and 2000 rupees. That is it. That's the base. What is the issue? Why that happened? Some people may say there is a politics in it. Some people may say, oh my god, yes, let's clap. Many people may say many other things. What I understood is it broke unorganized sectors view. There was a time when banking system was not very much supporting and not flourishing, but still there were currency and that was taking place. Yes, there were money sharks, that is saukars in Marathi or Hindi. Money sharks, they were going and their business, they were giving loans on a very high interest rates, and that was one very shocking thing. Yes, making Jandhan, Aadhaar and mobile is one very good step towards one right direction, but making notebandi demonetization, what I saw, I personally believe that let's go to grassroots, go and talk with the common public and listen to them. What I listen is many people told me that हमारा 40% का बिजनेस चला गया. The only person I listened that our business hardly hit anything was a grocery shop, kirana shop, a simple person. It is impossible for you to just deny. such type of expense for a long time. For every day you supposed to go there, for every day you supposed to buy milk. Every day you supposed to buy milk, and that is the reason they were lowest hit. That is it. But it hit hard. There were many people who doing the transaction. I listened that cattle markets, some very famous cattle markets went completely destroyed. It was impossible for many people to pay. Yes, I agreed that black money was there in a transaction, but there are many other ways when you are sitting in a government. I let's not go there. There are many ways to handle it. Government knows many times the names, and that is it. Next big hit was a GST. Government say master stroke XYZ. What is GST? You, I personally believe that setting up indirect taxes under one roof is literally a master stroke, but in a single day, you can't replace like one whole skeleton of a system. It was like a skeleton of system. Not 100% peoples pay direct tax, that is income tax, or should I say wealth tax, but 100% peoples pay GST. Yes, go outside, buy 1 or 2 rupee biscuits. That is it. What happened? I completely agreed some of your views that there are some peoples who earn money because they did not pay the tax. I completely agreed. Completely agreed. वो कमाते ही उतना है जितना वो टैक्स नहीं देते. Agreed. But when you lose one employment factor, you are affecting maybe 4 or 5 people's life on it. Because if I am earning 100 rupees, I let's assume I will save 20 rupee. I will give it. I will spend 80 rupee. That 80 rupee is an income of someone else that get affected. In India, we are not like a US. We don't have Walmart. We don't have any Carrefour or any big grocery shop. We have small kirana shops, and that they are backbones of Indian economy. Where there was a time when I listened this statement very easily, that we are Indians, we love cash. Yes, we love cash. Cash is a way of transaction for many people. What is wrong in cash? I listened one of the interview of then HD. Why then? Right now, while recording, he's head of HDFC Bank, Aditya Puri. Today, 1 of September 2020, Aditya Puri is still head of HDFC Bank. Then he said, cash is a very expensive way. Yes, sir. Agreed. Cash is very expensive way because you can't hold that. I can hold that. I can pay the cash. You can't take charge for doing transaction in cash. That is it. But for the peoples, the farmers, the peoples who don't have transactions for the electronic way, the payment, the card, the UPI, net banking, or any other way, you need some good infrastructure. And while Corona time, I know we don't have Reliance Jio hit Indian telecom sector so badly that before Reliance Jio, October 2016, there were 13 telecom companies. Today, when I am talking this, the AGR views, AGR decision came on the same date. Telecom is one of my favorite subject. I accept it. Supreme Court says to telecom companies, pay in 10 years. Everyone is saying the game for Vodafone Idea is done. That went virtually. Now there are only two telecom companies. One is Jio, another is Airtel. Telecom game is completely capital expensive. Reliance can do that because what they do, they are not making it only a Reliance Jio, they are making it as a Reliance or a Jio platform, making a group of companies, a bunch of companies, bunch of services together, giving a backing up for nearly dirt cheap money, nearly a cash printing machine of Reliance petrochemical business, dirt cheap money of Burj Dubai, Dubai peoples. Their big stake sale is still going on. They can take a huge debt and still they can pay. What is happening? I mean, I am sure that if 5G is going to take place, someday there will be a monopoly. But still, we don't have infrastructure. What is going on? We don't have infrastructure that is needed. Payment infrastructure is not there. By saying so many companies that keep your data in India, okay, what type of help government is going to do? There are many things. GST happened, micro, small and medium enterprises, all due to COVID, corona, is hampered badly. One number I was receiving that let's break this micro, small and medium enterprises on the way, on the behalf of on the basis of earning. Company earning 1,500 crore rupee or below, and company or institution earning 1,500 crore and above. Make two parts. If you are below category, possibility that you are going for a moratorium is high. If you are above, still you are asking for a moratorium. That shows the distress in Indian system is very high. Why that happened? I can tell you that in 2014, when Narendra Modi won the election, infrastructure push was very high. I was listening one report which says that 14 lakh uh, something 14 lakh crore, 15 lakh crore or something big and huge push was there, but then it came down around demonetization to 4 5 6 lakh crore, then it go above to 16 lakh crore somewhere rupee. Not very much accepted. Infrastructure is, yes, I was going to write one blog post about it, that infrastructure financing is not banking game. What is banking? In a simple way, banks are not supposed to lend money to anyone. It is bank's duty to keep their deposits and give some interest on it. First objective of bank is liquidity. But to run this business, banks need to earn money. How are they supposed to earn? That is why these peoples go and lend that money to 100 other peoples. Out of that 100, 4 or 5 may be not giving back that money. So bank needs the capital, someone who can take the risk. Someone who can take the risk, ask the return. For giving them a easy return, banks invested in government securities or risk less securities. That is it. This is the banking. Infrastructure financing is one of the lowest liquidity business. Their solvency time period is very big. Their solvency is capital intensive business. They continuously need capital. Their payback period is very long. Cash generation is good, but payback period is very long. Bankers don't have nowadays. After 2008 crisis, banks change their rules, and that is also some big rule. I don't want to go there, but that is one point. But the biggest point what I realized, why we are going down, our growth is not taking place. It is not about corona, it is not about anything else. We were growing economy, now we are not growing. That is the issue. We were growing fast. Manmohan Singh's former prime minister Manmohan Singh's time, we were growing with a double digit growth. Yes, their average growth was very good. That is acceptable. So what is the point? I personally believe that I can explain the reasons why Indian economy is not growing in one simple way. Fiscal prudence. Fiscal prudence. Government decided that let's not spend. Why? Why? I mean, why? Infrastructure spend reduced, this spend reduced, that spend reduced. So why you are even taking loan? I am one very old school person. I personally believe that whenever there is a system, whenever there is a need in a system for a growth, government is supposed to spend high, because it is government's credibility which makes it possible to take excessive loans and repay them. And that is central government, not states. Federal government, if you are a US person, federal government, not states. There, Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mae, they can spend, yes. Making a housing, yes, very good. Infrastructure, yes, why not? A simple way is to give money to people's, make a demand. I don't know. I Here I am opening myself completely. It is a complete wrong for a finance minister to say to peoples that we are not interested to spend. Go yourself and spend. Take loan. No, no. I am listening to reports that state-owned banks in India may need 2 trillion rupees capital in next 2 to 3 years. Yes, I was searching so many tweets and so many things. Yes, this one, about 52% of urban workers in India didn't have work and income for at least a month during the lockdown. LIC study, and so many other things. What I can say, I was in fact searching so many other things. I was in fact searching for other reports that how to classify this 59 23.9%, how to classify that real estate reduce that, this reduce that, that reduce that. Very good. I personally believe that we all saw everything was shut down. When you lose a job, you are losing many things, and that is what matters. I don't know why this government is not understanding this, and that is why I was just shutting myself. I am welcoming the trolls. Come, I am open for a troll, but please come with logic. I love logics. One data which I really wanted to share is August digital payment transactions. UPI 93% growth, IMPS 24% growth, Aadhaar enabled payments 97% growth, Bharat Bill Pay 206% growth, FASTag. I mean, what? How can, right now I personally believe that this data is showing some other world picture, and I believe that this is not the real picture of India. This is something out. No. Sensex going upside. How can Sensex and Nifty dance on the day that is telling you that one of your telecom company may just go and shut its shop, your economy contracting 23.4, 23.9%, your real estate and all other things are contracting. And I mean, one thing which says that 32.5 or 32.6% of the youth is not having any job. Yes, and still, if the Sensex and Nifty are going upside, then I can tell you only one thing, that those unemployed peoples are only coming to market and buying the shares of so many companies. I myself is an investor, but nowadays I am scared to even go and trade in market because these peoples just don't know anything. I am scared. That is it. Indian banking system, I can tell you that in next 2 to 3 months is going to just full of NPAs, and that is going to be very very difficult. And so many things. What can we do? I am damn sure that government is not going to do anything. But the only one view government is going to do is give cash to the people's hand. Tell Supreme Court that we don't want any money from Vodafone. Namaste, do your business. In fact, invest. Go ahead. Forget fiscal prudence. In fact, I received one criticism when I was talking on the budget speech, and the thing that I asked and I said, and still today I am firm. Some of my subscribers also laugh on me, but I am ready. Right now, government need to tell its country, the whole country, that for next 1 year we are not going to tax you. No income tax. Go and spend. That is it. I am one Keynesian person. I am a supporter of John Maynard Keynes, but I know supply side does not help. Demand need to be done. Recently, government gave them some business tax cuts. And now demand is needed. In a time when government's own expenses are reduced, it is hard time for government of India to go outside and spend. But that is the only one thing. I am going to upload some of the next videos soon. Till then, watch this.